Hi friends, Ariel here. Welcome to day 5 of our 5-day mini morning yoga stretch something. Congratulations on making it to day 5. That's very exciting. I'd be very curious to know if you feel differently in your body at all. You can comment below and let me know. We're gonna move through our final 10-minute mini class here. We're gonna do all poses that we have done this past week, nothing new. We may move a little more quickly than usual. We're gonna stay in these stretches for slightly less time, just to give you an idea of what to expect today. Do you remember what starts first? 5 breaths together, right? At your own pace, at my pace, big breaths, small breaths. Maybe you would just like to sit and observe during this portion. That's okay as well. When you're ready, inhale. Counting to yourself. When you finish 5, you can rest. Option to close your eyes if you'd like. When you've completed your 5th breath, if they're not already, gently fluttering the eyes open. We're going to inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, release the hands. Every time I'm just convinced that I've sat in a place where I'm not going to hit any plants, and yet here we are every day, every class ever. Remember, moving at your own pace and whatever speed, shape, size, form feels best. And you're, who cares what it looks like? I care how it feels. Turn this into a side stretch, either a little more upright or nice and low like we did yesterday. But moving back and forth, we're going to keep moving for most of the class today. Maybe it's Friday. Maybe you started on a Monday and now it's Friday and you're excited, getting all stretched up for your last day of work to go into the weekend. Good. We're going to turn this into a twist. Inhaling here at center first. And we're going to move this twist. So exhaling into the twist. As soon as you finish exhaling, coming back up through center and switching sides, we'll go back and forth a few times here. Remember, you do not have to cross the body with this front arm, taking it to wherever feels good. And if your twist is not even really a twist, it's just sort of like a vague hint left and right, great. That works too. Good. Inhale, arms up last time. And release. We'll address the neck quickly. Inhale, check in with your posture. When you're ready, tip the ear off to one side. Inhaling to start back to center if you want, or just whenever you get bored. Moving back and forth, sort of slowly, sort of mindfully, slowly enough that you can check in, that if anything feels not so awesome, you'll be able to notice. You'll have space in your brain to notice. When you've completed the second side, turning to look over each shoulder, working at your own pace. Lovely. Last one, and then we'll tip the head back, chin to chest. Remember, lots of space here. I can't wait to hear how you all did. To see if maybe this is something that you'll keep in your routine. Maybe you use this as a jumping off point and you find something new to try. Back to center, drop the chin to the chest, and then we're gonna roll left ear to left shoulder, back through center, right ear to right shoulder. Moving a few times here at your own pace. Good, coming back to center when you're ready. Soles of the feet together, butterfly the knees. Grabbing onto the lower half if you're gonna come forward giving yourself a little support if you're gonna stay back or upright. Depending on how you feel, either hanging out here, maybe you want to sort of come in and out of the pose. You can do that with breath. So inhaling here, exhaling here. Maybe you're feeling like you want to start experimenting and you explore some twists in this pose. Movement or stillness? What do you think will serve you best today? And if you pick one and you're wrong, then you've gained information. So it's okay if you pick the wrong one. Good. Come back to center. Come on up. We're going to come over into a tabletop. Remember, you can come up onto fists if your wrists don't like this. We're going to do a little cat-cow. So inhale. The biggest cue I'll give here is belly drops. So you shape your body around that sort of vague shape suggestion. Exhale, arching the spine. Everything else kind of hangs around it. Maybe experimenting, seeing how does the shape fit in your body? What does it look like when you make this shape work for you? Going back and forth, of course, here. Nice and easy to wake up the spine. Come back to neutral, and we're going to come into down dog. You remember how we did that? Walk your hands forward, perhaps a little. Tuck your toes, starting with a nice big bend in the knees. First, shift your weight back so you can get your knees up. Maybe you want to walk your toes in a little bit. Maybe you're going to stay here. Maybe you're going to straighten the legs. Maybe you're going to start to pedal out the feet. Avoid looking up towards your hands if you can. That puts a little crunch in the back of the neck. So maybe look a little more towards the feet, maybe. When you're ready, we'll come down into child's pose. So toes kind of together, knees about as wide as the mat, sinking the hips back if they go there. If not, whatever. Drop the forehead, stretch the hands, or create some space for your chest. Grab a pillow if you'd like. We'll take 2 breaths here. After your second breath, walk your hands off the right side of your mat. Let that left arm decide how much stretch do you want to feel here. Back through center to the other side. Now the right arm is reaching. How much stretch do you want to feel? More stretch, more reach with that right hand. Coming back to center, we'll take a few breaths here in child's pose. Good. Come on up to a tabletop. Real quick, we'll go through our balancing that we did the other day. Right leg back. Option to leave the foot in the floor. Option to pick up that leg. Option to add lifting of the left arm. Option to take knee and elbow together. We won't be here too long. Good. Hand down, knee down, switch sides, left leg back. Option to leave the toe in the floor. Option to lift the leg. Option to add the right arm. Option to take elbow and knee together. Almost there. Hand down, knee down. Come back over to seated. We're gonna do a quick, 2 super quick stretches to finish. Sitting upright here if this is where you feel good. Coming forward if that's where you feel good. Option to grab a strap. Take 2 cycles of breath. Good. When you've completed your second cycle of breath, coming into a straddle. Legs are as wide as feels comfortable. Does not have to even be considered wide. Sitting upright or coming forward. Get to the place where you feel comfortable. 2 cycles of breath. It's quick. I know you can stretch it out if you can really slow down the breath, maybe. Or, oh, I don't know, go for more than 2 cycles. I will literally never know. Come on back up. Come back to seated. Let's take 2, my favorite number, 2 cycles of breath together, and then you'll be done. Last one. My name is Ariel. Thank you so much for joining me for the last 5 days. I hope you feel great. Please let me know how you feel. I'd love to hear your feedback, your experience. I hope you had a lovely time. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Take care, and I will see you soon.